So recently, I've been really interested in cleaning up some of the gauntlet levels I have left, since eventually I want to do them all. Most recently, just last week actually, I beat Change of Scene and finally finished off the Split Gauntlet. Yes! It feels so good to finally have this level done. I've been hearing the best things about it for a while, but I just never got around to playing it myself. I also rebeat this level right after for my 250th demon. There we go, 250 demons. I never thought I would get here. I said the exact same thing though when I beat Reanimation back in December 2021 as my 100th demon. I cleaned up some of the other gauntlets as well, like the new Strange Gauntlet that just came out earlier this month. The World Gauntlet, which I was going to do a video on, but then decided against it, because I just wanted to enjoy playing the levels. The brand new Fantasy Gauntlet was just released a few days ago, and it's up there with the Shadow Gauntlet for being one of the easiest gauntlets in the entire game. And finally, the Galaxy Gauntlet, which took me definitely a little while to do. All of these were still really great easy demons though, and I really enjoyed playing them. So, with all these other recent Gauntlet completions under my belt recently, I felt like it was a great time to finally come back to one of my most frequently dropped gauntlets, the Doom Gauntlet. Ever since it originally released back in November 2017, over 6 years ago, I've been constantly coming back to this, trying to see if I'm good enough to finally beat some of the levels in here. I finally managed to beat Extinction back on September 15th, 2022, and it was such a major accomplishment for me at the time, since back in 2017 I thought I would never be able to beat this level. But it ended up taking me 2,213 attempts, and it just felt so good to finally have this done. And then I beat Buried Angel like a week later. So in this video, I will be finally tackling the third level, Shrill Hallway. Well, that was easy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Kidding, this is just the online version. It's the Gauntlet version of this level that I'm going to be doing for the video. See the difference? This one has a black background and diamonds under the difficulty rating. What? That was like first try. I was not expecting to start the video off with such a massive fluke. Now that's more of the deaths I was expecting. This ship part at 20% is easily the hardest part of the entire level. So, since I'm probably not going to get back there for quite a while, here's something interesting that happened to me recently. So, I was bored at work one day, so I was just talking with some of the other people I work with, and I brought up the one life hack I use to consistently get the last bit of shampoo, ketchup, barbecue sauce, or anything like that out of the bottle. I feel like the best way to explain this is live action though. So, let's cut to past Comic Boy for a live action demonstration. Okay. So, if we take our shampoo bottle normally and just flip it like this, shampoo would take forever to reach the cap. However, if we flip it upside down and flick it in a circular motion, you you can see all the shampoos down here at the cap, which is just really useful, and it does it a lot faster. This is because by flicking it around in a circular motion like that, you're using centrifugal force to move the shampoo to the outer edge of the bottle there, which is the cap in this case. This also works for stuff like ketchup or barbecue sauce that you just can't get the last little bit out of the bottle. This is just a very useful tip just for those situations. You just gotta make sure the cap is on pretty tightly, just so this doesn't happen.
This guy found a helpful technique to get that last little bit of ketchup.
Guy hit him with the twister.
So, it's still a pretty useful technique, you just have to be careful about that one thing. So, as I was explaining this to the 3 other guys I was working with, one of them, Jim, seemed kind of skeptical. So, I responded with, I was like, well, it's free advice, so if it helps you out, it helps you out. I'm not forcing you to take my advice or anything, though. The interesting thing comes 2 weeks later, though, when Jim comes up to me right at the start of the work, and he says, "Comic Boy, I thought about you in the shower today." So I had very little amount of shampoo left in my bottle, and I'm trying to tip it upside down to get the rest of it out, and I'm like, wait, Comic Boy. So while I felt stupid just swinging a shampoo bottle in large circles around myself in the shower, it actually worked. I was shocked. So I replied, well, you're welcome for the neat little life hack. I'm glad you actually used it. Well, at least I finally got back here after 10 minutes. Yes, finally. It feels so good to finally have this level done after all this time. I can finally move on to the next level here. No Wise by Darwin. Yeah, this is definitely a hard demon. I am probably going to come back to this level in another 6 months or whenever I feel like it. Okay, so just give me a second while I calculate how many attempts this level actually took me. Okay, so in total, this level took me 1,098 attempts. Not that bad for a level of this difficulty. That stupid ship part from 20 to 30% was easily the hardest part of the level for me, just given I'm not like great at ship control. But then you have this green orb at 70, which you can actually start buffering a whole 4 seconds earlier, back at 64%. So, in my opinion, this is a very first half heavy level. So just make it past the part at 30% and you should be fine. But now that I have this level done, I can just... Really? Well, at least there's no medium demons in here, so I should be able to knock this out in like a week. Also, with the exception of Death Step 3, all of these are amazing picks for this gauntlet. Death Moon totally deserves to be in here. Also, this is the reward for completing this gauntlet, in case anyone was wondering. Anyways, if you guys liked this video, feel free to like, subscribe, all the typical YouTube stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.